Hello, my name is Piper Schmidt, and today I'm going to take you on a journey through the Nordic countries, Sweden, Norway, and Finland, and explore their innovative approaches to gender roles and equality. By examining both historical milestones and modern policies, I'm going to share some of the lessons that can inspire global progress toward gender equity. Did you know that Finland was the first country in the world to grant women full suffrage in 1906? This monumental step set the stage for the Nordic region to emerge as a global leader in gender equality. In the Nordics, progressive policies and cultural shifts have transformed societal norms, placing them at the forefront of equal rights. Let's dive deeper into this fascinating journey. Gender equality in the Nordics began in the late 19th century with the feminist movements advocating for women's suffrage or their right to vote in political elections. Finland achieved this in 1906, followed by Norway in 1913 and Sweden in 1919. These victories laid the groundwork for later activism, such as the Red Stockings in Denmark and the Women's Front in Norway during the 1960s and 70s, or also Group 8, which was a regional group that discussed important issues. These movements weren't just about legal reforms, but they also challenged deeply ingrained cultural norms, creating a legacy of activism that persists today. The Nordics implemented groundbreaking policies to balance family and work life. Sweden introduced parental leave in 1974, and by 1995 they added a father quota, which reserved leave time specifically for fathers in Norway and the other Nordic countries. But these policies weren't just symbolic, they actively encouraged men to take on caregiving roles, challenging traditional gender dynamics. Across politics, business, and academia, women's representation is among the highest globally, thanks to these progressive ideas. Now let's talk results. These policies have helped achieve one of the lowest gender pay gaps in the world. In Norway, women hold 45% of board positions in listed companies. Meanwhile, Sweden and Finland continue to lead in gender representation in politics and academia. These achievements demonstrate how intentional policy can reshape society. Today, the Nordic model goes beyond traditional gender roles. Organizations like Mahet Rai, a Finnish pro feminist group, advocate for inclusivity, emphasizing individuality over stereotypical gender expectations. This shift inspires equitable societal roles and highlights this continued changes in views of gender norms. Despite their successes, the Nordics face ongoing challenges. How do they balance progressive policies with persevering cultural traditions? There are also debates around equality versus maintaining norms, which show that achieving true gender equity is a dynamic and continuous process and not completely solved. Nordic countries use their gender equality achievements as a form of nation branding. Sweden, for instance, has adopted a feminist foreign policy, influencing international standards. These initiatives highlight how gender equality can enhance a nation's global reputation and inspire systemic change. Now, what can we learn from the Nordic countries of Sweden, Finland, and Norway? Well, they demonstrate that deliberate policies and cultural shifts can redefine societal norms. Their journey shows the importance of embracing equality to build a more fair and equitable world. Imagine if other countries adopted similar approaches. How might the global landscape change? In conclusion, the Nordic countries have shown us that progress is possible through a combination of policy, innovation, and cultural evolution. Their story is not just about equality, it's about striving for a better, more inclusive future. As I leave here today, I encourage you to think about what steps we can take to advance gender equity in our own communities. These are my references. I have 5 different sources that you can see, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Thank you.